work for, and the guy always overcarbonated, bottles are popping all over the place. And then he wanted to talk about the rogue stuff, and I'm like, yes, we're going to be talking about the rogue stuff. So, yeah. Anyway.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah, let's get going.
Are you ready?
I'm ready for the Brew Happy!
This is not even my first beer yet.
Brew Happy!
We're the longest running beer podcast in the Pacific Northwest. Why wouldn't they be listening to us?
So many different beers! I got you something really good and really delicious.
Oh my God.
You listen to the Brew Happy show, so do I. Do it.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer.
Oh yeah, that's Brew Happy.
That's right. This is the Brew Happy Show weekly podcast. I'm the voice of beer, and I am here this week at Function PDX in Northwest on 23rd Street in the Pearl District of Portland, Oregon. That's right, folks. Beer fans, you are in for a treat. This week we have some wonderful breweries attending this awesome space, and I'm here with my wonderful friends, my co-host, Fat Josh.
Hello, brother. Looking forward for this episode, my man.
Yeah, and then we have John the Kiwi. John Lovegrove, how you doing?
Hello. All good.
Yeah. So as you guys have probably heard on the show before, actually we were at the other Function PDX location a couple of weeks ago. And they have a unique concept involving partnering with renowned breweries nationwide and transforming their space, each one of their two spaces, into a tap room that embodies the spirit of each brewery's hometown location 1 month at a time. That's right. Every single month they change all the branding on the windows, the coasters, the T-shirts, everything, all the cans. In the cases, the beers that are on tap, it's an homage to a different brewery at each location. You'll find a little bit of both in the other spots, but each location kind of features predominantly will feature one brewery over the other. Last couple weeks ago, over in Northeast, they were doing field work, which, as we learned, is. And they've been on the show before. They're out of California. They got Berkeley location, Corte Madera, Monterey, Napa, Sacramento, San Leandro, San Mateo, San Ramon, and Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa. I like how you roll your R.
I love to roll my R's. And then so this week at this location, I talked a little bit about it a couple weeks ago, Wren House Brewing, and they are out of Arizona. They are predominantly known for their Phoenix tap room, but they also have a Sudhale spot, a Prairie patio, and another spot in Paradise Valley. So, yeah, they got all kinds of great spots. Wren House is a wonderful company. They were founded in 2015, and their core values are quality, community, and experimentation. Their mission is to create the highest quality beer and a thriving beer community in Arizona. So they seem like a really good crowd. Check out their website. They're trying to build a culturally diverse staff where differences are respected and celebrated. So if you need a job, they got 4 spots, and the odds are you may be able to work at a really cool place called Wren House Brewing if you are in the Phoenix, Arizona area. But for now, if you are not in that area and you are up here in our area and in the Pacific Northwest, you can come to not 1 but 2 different locations featuring their beer, and we have quite a few of them here on the table with us today. Isn't that right, guys?
Yes. Sorry, I wasn't ready for the question. My microphone was on. And
that's okay. Now,
but yes.
Now I have to talk a little bit about the beer that I have because I was very excited when I saw it. If you've listen to one of the last, a few of the last few episodes. The last episode that we had the McPolanders on, Jen really, really loved saying the word tamave.
I actually came up with the question. I said, "What does this mean?"
Yes.
So they looked it up, and she just like tamave. The entire show
tamave.
just started like all of a sudden in between somebody telling the story, she would just go tamave.
Tamave.
And that was an inside joke.
Yeah. So when I saw this on the menu, I just broke up in hysterical laughter. Everybody down there was looking at me funny. So this is tamave, and it's spelled, which it was hard for me to look up. I couldn't look it up because I couldn't even spell the damn thing. There's no vowel between. It's two consonants first. It's TMAVE, and then a pivo. Tamave Pivo. This sucker weighs in at 5.2%. It's a dark Czech lager by Renhouse. Smooth chocolate, hazelnut, and sarsaparilla. So I gotta say, this is a damn good beer for a Czech dark lager. It's pretty tasty. I like the chocolate notes.
Want to hear a fun fact?
What's up?
It's not a Hispanic pronunciation. It's a Czech pronunciation.
Sarsaparilla?
Yeah.
Tamavai. Tamavai.
Tamave.
Tamavai.
Well,
V-Y-E.
we didn't think it was Spanish.
Oh, no, okay. I just like the E
Yeah.
on the end might
But
indicate
the
that,
actual
but yeah.
definition you missed on mentioning, it's that tamave just means dark beer, dark lager.
It just means dark beer?
That's what it means.
Oh, tamave.
Tamavi, like V-E.
I'm not going to say it like that, John.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Tamave.
Don't respect our Czech brothers, bro.
Yeah.
You guys say tacos, and I don't make fun of you, right?
Tacos.
Who says tacos?
The British.
The British?
Oh, yeah, they say tacos. They say churros.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Instead of churros?
Yeah.
Well.
Hey, I say jalapenos.
I love to say jalapenos.
I love to say jalapenos.
Yeah.
Every time I order, I'm like, you're Mexican. You should know how to say this.
Yeah, well, it's not as fun. Okay.
Jen the McPoland, if you're listening to this,
Yeah.
tamave. That's just for you.
Yeah, that is exactly. This whole episode's going to be an homage to the McPolanders. So yeah, I gotta say, this is a really tasty beer. I'm really glad I ordered it. I literally ordered it solely off of the name. I also do have a penchant for dark Czech lagers. I like the dark beers. I like Czech beers. I like lagers. So, I mean, it was a triple win for me. But the name, that was, I mean,
Yes.
if you could have put that name on the sloppiest, nastiest beer on the menu, and I still would have drank it. I still would have ordered it.
And for you listeners, he came here. He showed up before me and John and myself. And so when I look at the menu and I started laughing, and I said, "Oh, I have to have one of those tamave, dude." And he's like, "Oh yeah, your buddy already went through the whole thing." I was
Yep.
like, then I can't have it because we have to talk about another beer. So
Different beer, yeah.
I'll have that later. But yeah.
So what do you got there though?
This is an Oktoberfest, and I had to look up. I'm sorry, it's not an Oktoberfest. It's a Fest beer.
A Fest beer.
Remember Dan from Pro told us the difference between Oktoberfest and Fest beer?
Okay. Was it number 2 on the menu down there?
I think so, yes. Bergion? How do you say it? Bergen? Bergion Beer Company? Which I look him up. I never heard of him. They're from San Diego,
Okay.
that area. Carlsbad, Escondido, and Vista, California. This all around San Diego.
Okay.
This specific one I looked up is from Carlsbad, which is just a little bit north of San Diego.
Oh.
But it's well done. It's crisp. I think you were just talking about a little somebody making overcarbonated beer a minute ago.
Kombucha. There's a guy
it was
downstairs
kombucha, okay.
that he did distribution for. I was talking to him. He was he used to do kombucha distribution, and there was I'm not going to name the brand, but they were known for their kombucha constantly overcarbonating.
Well, this is weird. I don't think it's overcarbonated because when he poured it, it didn't look like it, but it feels like it was like too many bubbles when you drink it. It's
Too many bubbles.
Just like I don't know. Some people say there's no such
Tiny
thing. But the flavor is all there. It's the color is perfect.
In the beer.
It's a good beer. It just feels a little bubbly.
Oh, all right. Makes me happy when it's clear.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta love. Who was I doing? Barry Manilow, I think.
You don't even know?
I don't even know. Okay.
John has a really nice beard, dude.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
No, that's the singer?
Yeah.
That's a
that
name?
guy. He's the guy that does Tiny Bubbles.
Can you say that name again?
Engelbert Humperdinck.
What the?
He made it up. He totally made that name up.
He has the unofficial national anthem of New Zealand with his song 10 Guitars.
No kidding.
Yeah. Everybody in New Zealand loves Engelbert Humperdinck.
It sounds so
sure.
made up. It's just like...
It is, yeah. I don't think he travels like in private when he's trying to go. When he wants to be known, he goes by Engelbert.
Yeah.
Humperdinck.
He's really Bob Jones
Yeah,
from Bristol.
Bob Jones.
No. It's Engelbert Humperdinck.
but yeah, he's probably got a name like that, like Frank Carvalho or something. Something just really normal. John Smith.
Oh, man.
Speaking of Johns, what do you got there, JL?
Well, as usual, I order based on ingredients.
Uh-huh.
I saw the words copious amounts of coconut.
Oh, I like the word copious.
It's a strong ale. The brewery is There Does Not Exist in collaboration with Horus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're in San Luis Obispo,
Okay.
and they have a couple beers on the menu. But this is delicious. It's 12.5%,
Oof.
which is why I got the small.
Yeah, we talked about them a couple of weeks ago as well.
But there's a lot of coconut in this.
Very nice. I'm going to have to get a little bit of that, too.
Nice.
Do they do flights here at Function PDX?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, you can get flights here at Function, and you could have yourself beers at this location from Bourgeon, Wren House, Fieldwork, and up here we have the, oh my God. Oh, and then TDNE, which is There Does Not Exist. Okay, so up here they have a tap room downstairs, and that's 8 taps of beer, and then they also have some wine and some hop water and seltzer stuff, and then up here they have 4 taps. They have 4 drafts, and then so they have all stuff by Fieldwork and Wren House. Just to give you the short list, since it's a short list, it's Radios and Rodeos, which is a light American lager by Fieldwork, weighing in at a modest 4.8%. This is a crispy lager with mild graininess and a hint of sweetness. It says to crush and repeat. That's not often you have
crush?
beer. Crush and repeat.
Crush and repeat.
Yeah. It comes with instructions. In case you needed some. Clear Skies, which is a West Coast IPA from Fieldwork. That weighs in at 6.8%. Belgian Brown Ale, also by Fieldwork, called Portrait of Bruin. That's a hefty 7.5%, and that's paying homage to the classic Dubel Strong Dark Ale, bringing an intense bread-like character, quickly transitioning into bold, dark fruits. Okay. I might have to have the bartender come up here and pour me a glass of that after the break.
What's the bartender's name?
Oh, Snap.
Oh, Snap. Okay. We'll get him on the next.
That's not his
after the
name.
break.
It's not Snap. I can't remember. He's one of the newer guys. Actually, he was at he was at the Northeast location a couple of weeks
Last
ago.
time we were there. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Okay, and then the last beer that they have up here is Crow's Nest, which is a West Coast triple IPA from Wren House and Fieldwork. That's a collab. That is a whopping 11% ABV, beer fans, and it's a true tropical citrus bomb layered with loads of dry hops, variations of love, and you better watch out. Hop variations and lots of love. So yeah, called Crow's Nest. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of a commitment, Lois. But I'll tell you what, if John Paul was here, he would be drinking the hell out of that. I just saw him. Speaking of which, this past weekend we went with John Paul, former field reporter for the show, and his lovely wife Sue for her birthday. We had some burgers.
Very nice.
Yeah, burgers, and their daughter, one of their daughters, came along. It was a really nice time. And he's still not he's still got to lay off the sauce. Their doctors are trying to figure out what's going on with his health, and he's starting to think maybe the seizures are not connected to alcohol after all. But I think maybe he just really wants to have a beer.
I feel you, JP. I feel you, brother.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
Let's do one for.
we're gonna
for
do a
JP.
prost to JP,
Roast.
and then we're gonna do another prost to our wonderful host, Function PDX. We love these guys, and we're sure beer fans. If you come down and check out one of their 2 locations here in Portland, you are gonna love them too.
John, can you say that word again? Tamave? How do you say it again? Tamave?
Tamavi.
Tamavi.
V.
Tamavi. You listen to that, Jen Pullen? Are you going to say it like that, or are you going to go back to Tamave?
Tamave sounds like a hidden hot springs in the middle of a dark forest.
Or a tamale?
Tamave.
Yeah.
Or tamale. A tamale and a hot spring.
Yeah,
Hey, I like that idea.
yeah. Tamave sounds to me like a tamale hidden in a secret spot.
A Czech Republic country?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
down. Let's go.
I'm down. So yeah, they got a whole bunch of cool stuff downstairs too. They got the Czech Pale Lager, which is the opposite of what I'm drinking. The West Coast IPA called Renovation. They got a hazy IPA and a hazy pale. So all of these are by either Wren House or Fieldwork. They're great. It looks like they're great beers, but I'm really hold on. Oh, that's by cans. They have some cans down there too. So,
Did you mention that you have the Tamave Pivo in a can right here in front of us?
yeah,
Did you mention? Because you're drinking it on draft, but they also have it in a can.
they have it in this really cool can. I like. One of the things I was checking out down there is the can art that they have from Wren House Brewing. I really like the Tamave Pivo.
What is it, John, again?
Tamavi. But
Tamavi.
you can go with Tamave.
Czech dark lager. I like this. It's pretty cool looking can. I took a picture of it. You can find it on our Instagram if you want to check that out. And yeah, it's kind of like a what is it? A mandala pattern to it. So very interesting.
What kind of purple is this? Almost pink.
I believe that's like a lavender puce blend.
There, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, same, yeah.
Kind of looks like a little bit like the Canadian flag with Pac-Man. I don't know.
Yeah,
Making shit up.
yeah. So, John Lovegrove, how have you been lately? We haven't seen you in a little while.
Good. Traveling as usual.
Yeah, where'd you go most recently?
Most recent, I went out to Kansas City for one day
What?
to see the coolest concert I've ever seen. It was.
That's interesting.
It's called Thunder Gong.
Thunder Dong?
Thunder Gong.
Oh, Thunder
yeah, Get your
Gong.
mind out the gutter.
Okay.
It's hosted by Jason Sudeikis from SNL and Ted Lasso, and he brings all his Ted Lasso buddies and his SNL buddies.
That's great.
And Weird Al.
Oh,
and
what?
they all sing and it's a fundraiser for prosthetics for uninsured
all right.
people. But it's
Never heard of this.
but they raised almost $1.2 million in one night,
All right.
including they auctioned off invitations to the Ted Lasso season 4 premiere.
Wait, they're going to do another
Yeah,
season?
they're shooting it right now.
But they
It comes out in
ended off so well.
They
They're gonna
did.
screw it
Are they
up.
gonna? Okay. Well, I mean, if he goes like to another place and coaches somewhere completely different with a whole nother team,
Well, he ended
that would
with
make sense.
He went back. Spoiler alert! If you haven't watched
I
season
never
3,
watched.
he went back to Kansas City at the end of season 3.
Right.
where
I thought he was
from.
going. Yeah, I thought he was going back to
So
his
who
family.
knows? Who knows? They haven't said what's going to happen, but he might get an offer he can't refuse.
I need to watch this show.
But anyway, the highlight of that concert was Sam Richardson from Ted Lasso
Okay.
and Jason Sudeikis
Uh-huh.
and Weird Al doing the Paradise medley. So Weird Al did Amish Paradise.
Uh-huh.
Jason Sudeikis did Coolio's Gangster's Paradise.
Oh, I love that.
And Sam Richardson did the original Stevie Wonder's Pastime Paradise.
Oh.
So they combined all 3 songs into like one
wow.
epic medley.
like a medley.
It was super cool.
I do really like medleys. Yeah. Medleys are nice.
So that was a fun show. In and out one
Hey.
night. And I ran into Portland's favorite beer writer, Martin Sisma, who now lives in Kansas City. I did.
Wait, I thought he went to the East Coast.
I think he went to Kansas City, but he was writing he might have gone to like, I don't know, DC or somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's been in Kansas City for a long time.
I am sorry you have to put up with that, brother.
Oh, he's not so bad. I met him a couple of times.
Oh,
He
he's
was-
that bad.
He was nice to me.
He was always nice to me.
But I don't like own a restaurant
He
or
burned
a brewery.
a few bridges
so.
in town.
Yeah, he did give some people some unnecessarily bad reviews, I think. But, I mean, to each their own. He has a discerning palate, I guess. Anyway, so how'd that go?
Fine. I
yeah.
mean, he's always been nice to me. And he may come up later on in our rogue discussions.
Oh.
Later in the episode.
Oh, you never know. Yeah, we do have some interesting news about Rogue. Apparently, they haven't been paying their rent and at any of their locations. So we are wondering what is going on with that, because you got to pay the man if you want to stay around. So I'm not sure what's going on with those guys. As many of you know, I used to work for that company. I used to attend bar over there at the Green Dragon, which we love. And long live the Green Dragon, guys.
Green Dragon.
You know, that place was awesome. Great community tavern. And they really fucked up when they did away with the whole Green Dragon thematic and made it a wholly, completely green rogue pub.
You know, the first article I read.
I like what they did there, but they didn't have to. They didn't have to do that. They didn't
Probably
have to
not.
do Green Dragon dirty like that.
The first article I read, I only mentioned the Newport location was closed, and then all of a sudden, a bunch of other articles came up like all the locations closed, and I was like, no,
All
way.
of them. Yeah, I know.
All
yeah,
of them closed.
not just Newport, but we are going to get into that because I'm getting close to finishing my beer already, and I need another one in my glass.
Oh, taking a break, sweet.
We're going to be taking a break here, and
baby.
That's right. It's time for more beer, and we're going to be back after some messages from our friends in the industry. We're going to talk to John Lovegrove about some of his travels, and we're going to listen to a little bit of music from Dream Kid. You can check him out on YouTube. He's been in my Instagram feed for a little bit, so if you're a really big fan of 80s synth pop, you're going to love this.
I'm Logan Schertz from Function, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
This is your friendly neighborhood Unipiper, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
Yay, we're here. Oh, look over there.
Hey, Josh, how's it going, buddy?
Hi, Josh.
Hey, guys. Well, my work day was pretty rough, actually. Driving today was grueling.
Yeah, my route was pretty stacked today, too.
Yeah, and all those plants sure don't water themselves.
Oh, hey, guys. Sounds like you've had a rough day. Now that you're here, you can sit back and have a lazy day.
Yay!
A lazy day!
Don't worry, our professional staff works hard on both sides of the river, so you don't have to. Whether you're grabbing a slice at our downtown Beaverton location or having a grinder right here at our Portland Brew Pub on Flint Street, blocks from the Rose Garden Arena and Convention Center, we have plenty of room and plenty of tasty beer to help you relax.
I do love a sandwich.
And I love pizza.
Don't forget the beer.
Yeah!
Lazy Days Brewing, where you can have a lazy day any day of the week. Feel free to reach out on social media or lazydaysbrewing.com. Cheers!
Howdy ho, everybody. This is your friend Ryan Dick from Everywhere Beer. You are listening to the Brew Happy Show. Happy listening.
This is Patrick Walker with Vanguard Brewing, and this is the Brew Happy Podcast.
That's right. You are listening to the Brew Happy Show weekly podcast. Thank you for still listening. We are still here at Function PDX in Northwest in the Pearl District of Portland, Oregon, and it is a wonderful time here drinking some Wren House beer, some Fieldwork beer, some There Does Not Exist beer, and we have new beer on the table right here with us. Guys, I see we got some new colors in our glasses here.
John, you want to start?
Yeah, I got it's actually a collab. It is Wren House and Fieldwork. Made by Wren House.
Is that the Crow's Nest?
It is.
Nice.
The triple IPA.
Oh, you're going for it, buddy.
What's the alcohol percentage in this one?
11.
That's a beautiful amber color and a tulip glass.
Oh, yeah. That's solid. That's so good.
Yeah?
It's like my night juice, 11%.
Nice. Yeah, that's a hefty beer. Does it taste hefty though, or does it kind of like you wouldn't even know if I didn't tell you?
You wouldn't even know. You might think it was 8. A lot of those like really really good triple IPAs, like Younger or Big Chicken.
Yeah,
they just go down so smooth. This doesn't taste like 11. It goes down like 7.5.
Ah, all right. What do you got there, big man?
Well, besides a question, I have a 42 buckets. It's called, and it's a Czech Pale Lager from Wren House.
Okay.
4% alcohol. But my question is, they named the beer after something they did with this beer, and I'm gonna read it to you because as a brewer, this is confusing. I don't know what this means. Maybe you guys can help me out. It says brew to tradition and packed full with 42 buckets of hot, heavy mash. What does that mean?
Okay, 42 buckets. Like mash is like
of hot, heavy mash.
Of hot, heavy mash. I do not know what that means.
Is it monster mash?
So they put hops in the mash, I assume is what they're saying.
Well, yeah.
Is 42 a hop?
No.
Is
It
this
sounds
a
like
pack
it's the
full?
number of
I think so.
buckets.
Yeah.
Right? Oh.
42
Packed
buckets.
full with 42 buckets of hot, heavy mash.
Okay.
Well, we got a question for some brewers out there.
Yeah.
Somebody get Ben Edmonds on the line.
Yeah. Somebody
We'll
let
figure it out.
us know what's going on with that. McPolanders, if you're listening and you know what that means, please feel free to reach out on social media. Or
call me.
Well, yeah, you can just text us directly. You have both of our numbers. And if anyone out there in the Brewniverse has any idea what they're talking about there, let us know.
Please.
And we might just talk about you on the next show. I have a great beer. I'm really happy with it. I kind of alluded that I was going to be getting this beer. I'm very happy with my decision. It is the Portrait of Bruin. Weighing in at 7.5%. It is the Belgian Brown Ale by Fieldwork. And again, it's a double strong dark ale. It is, just as promised, a bread-like bold character that transitions into dark fruits.
Can I have a little sip of your beer?
Yeah.
Belgian brown ale, it sounds like something I will call in sick for the next day for work.
Well, if I have like 2 more of them, I might, but I'm not going to do that. I only have so many sick days, and I gotta save them.
Oh,
yeah,
that's interesting. It's true to style, except I'm sorry, I can't even talk right now. I think it's a little hoppy.
It is a little up. There is some hops that kind of picks that up, and I was expecting like a raisiny kind of thing at the end, but I don't get that at all.
It doesn't bother me though. You know, somebody brews something that is not true to style. You should, when you're judging, you kind of give them a little shit about it, but not this one. This one, they pair those hops perfectly with this style.
I would agree. It doesn't say anything about what hops are in there, but Fieldwork, good job, guys.
This reminds me a little of the brewer from Widmer.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to prost there.
Cheers.
Had the mute button on.
Prost. We got a drink.
Yeah. And our friends over at Wren House, of course.
I have like a quarter of an answer about 42 buckets.
Okay.
And I clicked, it says 42 buckets is a nod to the 42 literal buckets of hot, heavy mash we had to haul by hand from the mash tun to the... and then click, and then Instagram has to update, and then I don't know where that goes.
Oh, okay.
But they had to hand haul 42 buckets of mash.
I'm assuming they put it in the mash tun.
in the kettle.
Yeah,
I
in the
guess.
kettle, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So they had to hand carry some mash.
Okay, so the labor they named this beer after the hard labor. Of this
Okay,
beer.
maybe their transfer system wasn't working. I don't know. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
it
on.
sounds like a lot of work for. I used to go to brewers that you just push buttons and then think it's cleaned up.
Yeah, well, microbrewers are they're some of the hardest working people in the industry. So, and I don't know if you don't believe that, I don't know where to tell you to go there, but yeah, it's absolutely true. And we're gonna do a prost to all of our friends in the industry working hard to make our beer and make our lives happier and more full.
The micros.
Local business, support your local business. Drink local.
Please.
All right.
Let's talk about this news, the big news. Let's talk about it.
Oh boy. Okay, so
It shocked the Pacific Northwest world in just few hours.
I know it's been there's been a lot of mixed emotions, I would say. So Michael Cora had some interesting stuff to say.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to summarize what he said because I really thought it was heartfelt and insightful. He did mention that the effects of the closure will have on Newport and the beer community will be felt for some time to come, and I definitely agree with that.
Absolutely.
He says he first tasted Rogue's beers 25 years ago when he was living in Dearborn, Michigan, and hung out at a place called Casey's Dive. They were selling 22-ounce bombers for $4 or $5, and those were his formative drinking days. Flash forward, to 2011, and he had the opportunity to brew on the Nano system at Rogue's Green Dragon Pub. Now, I actually remember when this happened. I remember when Michael Cora was brewing at the Green Dragon Pub, and that's actually, I think, one of the first times I met him. We had him on the show, and he was working with the brew crew on and off until about 2014 when he opened Montevilla Brew Works. So, he got to play around it quite a bit. Green Dragon Brew Crew was operating out of the Green Dragon pub, which, if you guys, for those few of you that have been following the show since its inception back in 2009, some of you may know that Brett Joyce was the very first guest that I ever interviewed in the beer community. And one of the main things that he had said was how much the Green Dragon local pub had meant to him. The Green Dragon had been started by a collaborative effort of pub owners, and they all got together and started the Green Dragon, but after about 3 years, they were having some financial hardship. So Rogue had stepped in and took over the place, but they had opted to honor the Green Dragon's origins by not changing anything really. They basically just added. Yeah, at first they added to the existing template. They had this really cool Q hut that they grew plants in, and they had a really great patio. They had one of the smallest kitchens I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
honestly,
really?
yeah,
Didn't
probably
know
the
that.
smallest kitchen in the Pacific Northwest because,
Wow.
and then they kicked out a lot of sandwiches, a lot of really good foods. I think John Paul probably ate more chicken Caesar salads out of that place than most people. And I had a really good time working there. I got to meet a lot of people. Some of my fondest memories of being in the industry are from Green Dragon, and I think there's a lot of people that can say the same.
What was the name of the guy in charge of that location? Russ?
Russ Menegit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was a little bit of a curmudgeon at times, but he had been with Rogue in the early days out at Newport, and I saw a picture of that guy back when he still had hair, and he was a handsome devil back then.
Oh, wow.
back then.
I never saw that.
But yeah, and a lot of people don't know this, but Russ Menegat wound up with the original bar from Bridgeport Brewing.
No kidding.
Yeah, when they swapped out the bar and redid the bar up over at Bridgeport, they took the old bar and they didn't know what to do with it, and they asked Russ, they're like, hey, do you want this bar? And he's like, yeah, I'll throw everything out of my garage to put that bar in there, and that's exactly what he did.
I'm gonna have to go visit him.
Yeah, Russ is a really great guy. When he's not working, he's a wonderful person to have a beer with, and still one of my favorite people in the industry. He gave me a shot, and he was always a good boss to work for. He was fair, if not at least quite a bit stern at times.
Very cool.
So we'll do a prost to Russ and the Green Dragon Brew Crew that I worked with. Jason Huey, who went on to be the GM for Double Mountains, two of Double Mountains, the Portland locations out here, and many others that I worked with. I love you guys all, and I have some of the best memories working with all of you.
Well, I guess you guys are going to be able to tell me the answer to this question.
What's that?
How many locations were there?
There were 11 at one point, wasn't it, John?
So 11 plus the one in Japan.
Oh, shit. I forgot all about that.
Yeah. So apparently, we were told in August that there was some guy that used a private jet to go to like every location, including Japan.
Oh, snap.
I can't find any proof of this online.
He beat your record?
No, he doesn't beat my record. He didn't do that. There's no private jet guy.
Okay, so let's talk about your record since we're on that topic. You visited all 11 locations back when Rogue was in its high prime.
It was, I think it was the maximum locations. They had the hop farm, they had the one in San Francisco, which had a fire and never reopened.
Didn't even know about this.
Yeah.
So it all started with me and Don Scheid. We realized
I love that guy.
We realized we had the same birthday.
We're gonna do a prost to that guy too.
Prost to Don.
Who's this?
Don Scheid.
Don
Scheid.
Yeah. So we had the same birthday, and we're like, well, Rogue gives you a free 32-ounce beer on your birthday. Let's go to Rogue on our birthday.
Yeah.
Long story short.
That used to be a thing. I loved that rule. I loved that rule so much.
So I was in San Francisco for work. I went to the San Francisco Union Square Rogue at midnight. Well, before midnight, but I had a beer after midnight. So technically April 16th, our birthdays. And then I caught a 6 a.m. flight to Portland, went to the Rogue that was behind security at the airport.
Okay.
Had a beer at like 7:45 or whatever.
Wow.
And then got picked up at the airport, and I met Don at the Green Dragon.
Wow.
And so Don joined me from there, and I drove us down to the hop farm. We ended up hitting all the
Chateau Rogue.
Yeah. We hit all the Newport locations, the pub, the Spirits Bar, the regular pub, the downtown, and then we drove to Astoria.
Okay.
And then we drove to Issaquah, Washington.
That's right. I remember the Issaquah pub.
And they took care of us all day. Like there was like happy birthday John and Don signs, and there was like free food. Obviously the free birthday beers.
I was working for the marketing team back when you did that.
Yeah, I reached
out. And it was a big deal.
They had me come in. We love that you're doing this.
Yeah.
And they gave me, here's a jacket, here's a hat, here's a shirt, here's a bunch of beer. They gave me a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. They did you up.
And
they
then
did you up
your
proper.
friend of mine, Martin Sismar, wrote an article entitled "Suburban Man Spends Birthday Visiting Every Road."
Suburban Man? That's what he call you?
Yeah.
Suburban Man. Okay.
That's what I was.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody refer to you as Suburban Man. You're always referred to as the Kiwi or the New Zealander.
Yeah, but it was Russ that gave me my 11 a.m. Green Dragon beer.
Oh wow, okay, yeah. That's pretty on brand for him. He gave a lot of people their 11 a.m.
So
birthday
bottom line,
beers.
11 Rogues in one day.
Yeah.
So how many were there last week when they closed?
5. So there was
Yeah.
there was
Yeah, I think it was 5. Because a couple months ago we went
Green
where?
Dragon, Salem, Newport Bay Street,
Yeah.
Newport on the Bay, Newport Spirits Bar, and Astoria. So there was 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and that's right because they haven't had an airport.
They closed that Spirits Bar like the next week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah.
I guess they weren't paying their rent.
So if anybody's confused about what the Green Dragon Pub is, it's they changed it to the Rogue East Side location in Portland quite a few years ago. So but for those that knew and loved the Green Dragon Brew Pub, we don't call it Rogue East, we call it the Green Dragon. So that's what's going on with that. I actually I did a stint in local television where I translated the podcast, my early podcast format for the Brew Happy show, into a television show, and I did 6 episodes. My very first episode was my birthday episode, where I went around to all of the pub locations here in town. It was before they had right before they had the airport location, and I went and got my free beer at each one of the locations, and a couple of them.
The Pearl and the Hall at the university, and the Green Dragon.
Yep, the PSU pub, the Green Dragon. I started at the Green Dragon, the PSU pub, and then the West Side location that was downtown. And it was a great time. It was a great time to be alive. It was a wonderful time. Everybody was great. I enjoyed the beers that I had, and I actually I didn't get drunk or throw up or do anything stupid. So
nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. It was one of the funnest television episodes I've ever been on.
That's pretty cool.
Even though, it was mine. I wrote it and everything, directed it, and so, But yeah, it was a lot of fun. What do you got there in the bag, Josh?
Before I give you this little present that I got for you guys, I need you guys to remind me, there used to be a beer festival at the Row location in Newport that I went one time only, and it was about dogs. Was it the Memorial? What was it called? It was a beer fest.
My father-in-law just asked me about this like a couple of days ago, and I don't think I ever went. But he said
I think it was called the Memorial Beer Fest.
It was a Memorial Weekend beer fest.
Yeah, but it was about the memorial of the dogs that has passed away from dog owners.
Oh,
it was a dog beer fest pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's my recollection. I might be wrong, but I think that's why I was asking you guys. Maybe you knew, but I apparently don't.
I do remember something about that, and it's not coming forward through the memory banks.
Great festival!
Right now.
I had so much fun. It was awesome. It was just like
that was a Rogue event.
It was at the brewery in Newport. Yeah.
Yes, because the dog's name was Brewer. They had a dog that they used to have at the brewery all the time, and it was a black lab named Brewer.
Was it Brewers Festival?
Brewers Festival.
Oh, it was
yes.
Brewers Festival, not Memorial Festival. Okay.
Yeah, but I think it might have been either it was a festival that they're having for the dog, and you might have been going to the Memorial Festival after the dog died, or they started the festival because the dog died. But I think they were doing it before, back when the dog was still alive.
I'm so confused.
Anyways,
you said you were gonna bring Rogue beer to share.
In my cellar I have one of the Santa beers, Santa's Private Reserve, in a 22-ounce bomber. I got a case of this my last day in marketing, and I've drank one every year since. And
how many you got left?
I got one left,
okay.
And I was going to bring it and drink it with you guys, but it wasn't cold because I was working all day today. Oh my God! You have a Santa's Private Reserve Stout in a little bottle. Oh my God!
Wow.
Well,
I got this at Winco last week.
Are you serious?
Just last week they have a tower of it at Winco, and we go every Tuesday to Winco to do grocery shopping. That means we're going back tomorrow, and I'm not sure if they're gonna have any left because after the news, maybe all the Rogue beers are selling out right now. So for collection, for people to collect, to brag 10 years later, hey, I have this beer from Rogue.
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad that I picked up, when John Lovegrove and I went out, I'm glad that I picked up that, what was it?
It was the berry.
Blackberry Honey Kolsch.
Yeah.
I got a whole case of that
you gave
stuff
me one.
for like $10.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
It was like 24 bottles for like $12.
That was great. I got 4 left, and I'm gonna really enjoy those things come spring.
Yeah, Kolsch doesn't age very well.
I drink it soon. I drank all my 4.
Yeah, you know,
dark beers and high alcohol beers, they age very well.
To be honest, if it's a Kolsch, it's probably not going to last very long in my fridge. It's going to get drank, so I was just being optimistic there.
Did you drink the one I brought you from Munich?
Which one was that?
It was a Helles from Munich.
Yeah, I totally drank that already. It's delicious. Thank you.
That is the only beer I brought for friends from Europe. So, you're welcome.
Yes, I had it. I had it about a week and a half ago after work.
I have more that I brought to share with people, but there was only one that I gave away, and it's the one he. I do have some Cantillon, John, that I can share with you.
You got a little. It's a little Santa's Private Reserve in a 5-point. A little 12-ounce bottle.
I really like that breweries are doing the things they used to sell in 22s.
Yeah.
They're now doing, like I just got the Deschutes 37, which used to be a 22, and I was like, that's a mission to drink that. And now they sell it in a 4-pack of 12s, and it's like a much easier to handle.
Although I do really like the bombers because it saves me the trouble of having to get up. Because I'll get a glass, I'll put it there, I'll put the bomber next to it, I'll pour half of the bomber in there, and then I'll drink the beer, and then without having to get up, I pour the rest of the bomber in there, and then I got 2 rounds, and I didn't have to go anywhere. I could just sit there, watch my show, or play my game, or snuggle on the couch with my lady and my dog. That's what I like to do mostly. And it's a good value. When I first came to Portland, one of the coolest things I thought was Pyramid had the snow caps for $5. It was 2 snow caps for $5. It was the best deal on beer I'd ever seen in my whole life.
Oh, wow.
I exploited the hell out of that. And I lived right down the street from a Plaid Pantry. It was right off of Sandy. It was great. I loved that so much. But I gotta say, I had a lot of great experiences with Rogue. Rogue, I think, was one of the Dead Guy was one of the first craft beers that I tried down in Florida. A guy named Howie, this little short fella that owned a place called the Cock and Bull, which if you guys are anywhere if you listeners out there are anywhere near Sarasota, Florida, you may have heard of the Cock and Bull. But it was the only pub where you could get beer from just about anywhere in the world. I don't know how this guy got a hold of this stuff, but he had, I had my first Delirium Tremens there. I had my, I had Yingling there. I had my first Rogue Ale there. It was all kinds of crazy stuff that I had there at that pub. And when I came out here to, I didn't even know that Rogue was from Portland, Oregon, or the Oregon area, until I came out here to Portland, and I saw it in the Plaid Pantry there, and I was like, oh shit, I've had that before. And the guy behind the counter is like, yeah, everybody out here has had that before. And this is the Dead Guy Ale. So it's a globally recognized beer.
It is.
You see people all the time with the Dead Guy sticker on the back of their truck.
That's right.
And it was almost mandatory if you worked for Rogue, you would have a Dead Guy sticker somewhere on your vehicle.
I first came to Oregon in 1998, and I went to Rogue on the coast in 1998. So that's 27 years ago I had my first Rogue.
That's 10 years after they opened.
And my father-in-law, for years, wore a Dead Guy hat to every beer festival, and loved it. I just pulled up a thing because a lot of people gave Rogue a bad name because they made some beers that were misses. They made the Beard beer. Their first first donut beer was not amazing.
The donut beer
but the follow-up donut beers weren't as bad.
People like the donut beer because of the screen printed bottle.
But at one point I made the spreadsheet. It was 30 years of GABF medals.
Okay, that's true.
And Rogue won 29 medals in 30 years at GABF.
Wow.
That's pretty significant.
And Oregon-wise, that's second only to Deschutes and Pelicans. So they were like...
Wow.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was for Honey Kolsch. They won a ton for Honey Kolsch and Hazelnut Brown.
Well, that's why I got the Blackberry Honey Kolsch when I saw
there
it.
You go.
I was just $10 for a case of that shit? I'm going home with that.
Is Rogue the one that makes the Sriracha beer?
Yes, I was actually on the marketing team for that beer.
Shoot.
And so the difficult thing about that beer is that Sriracha, surprisingly enough, is not water soluble. you have to heat it up in order to liquefy it, but it coagulates because it's oil based.
Oh.
And so it was very difficult to get it to mix right in the tank, and they had to clean most of the tanks anytime they brewed that beer in a tank. So I mean, they basically just did the Shakespeare Stout with sriracha. In it. So that's all it was, but it was very difficult beer to make and keep happy. But the screen printed bottles is kind of what they were known for. Their marketing was on point. They were known for their guerrilla marketing, which to my distinction, the way that it was explained to me is they don't pay for marketing. They wait for other people to say anything about any of their beers, and anything positive that goes out on social media, they blow it up. They repost it and spread it around as much as humanly possible. And so I worked for their news media team, and it was a good experience. I had a lot of fun, and I learned some cool things about guerrilla marketing that I still use to this day.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I got a short dead guy story. Do we have time?
Yeah.
It's really short.
We can make time.
Okay. So back in the day, I used to live in Tiger. My neighbor was Jamie Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
Used to brew for Hapworks and for what's the brewery in Tiger? Max's Fano Creek.
Oh yeah.
And he's brewed for a few people. I think he's brewed for Nicasio or somewhere in Salem before he came to Portland.
Okay.
Anyways, I watched for the first time the movie Beer Fest. And if you watch the movie, for you listeners, if you know this movie, it's about the Americans trying to compete in a beer drinking competition against the Germans.
Yeah.
And so the entire movie, they're just chugging beers pretty much. So I was like, I want to learn how to drink like this. And I can't remember what year this movie came out, 2000 whatever year.
Yeah, 2007 or something like
whatever
that.
year it came out, I was chugging beers everywhere I went. And I told my friend Jamie Rodriguez, let's go to the bar and do a little competition on our own.
Okay.
So we went to a Gators in Tiger. And we were chugging Dead Guy Ale beers all night.
Wow.
Rogue Dead Guy, because that's the only draft they had at the bar. And instead of buying any, because we were, beer nerds or whatever, we're not getting any Bud Light or Budweiser. So we were chugging Dead Guy. We're chugging craft beer. And I think I have a record of 3.2 seconds chugging the Dead Guy Ale.
Wow.
16 ounces.
That's good.
That's pretty cool.
That's my Dead Guy story. Sorry.
Nice. No, that's a good story.
I ran a beer mile once, and if you don't know what a beer mile is, you run 4 laps of a track.
Oh.
And you have to drink a 12-ounce beer, either out of a can or a bottle, no glass.
Each lap?
Each lap. You drink a beer, run a lap. Drink another beer, run a lap.
So you run the lap. Do you run the lap? Do you drink a beer at the beginning?
Yeah, drink a beer at the beginning.
And then you run.
Run a lap. Then you have like that 10-meter.
And then you stop.
Switch over.
And drink a beer, or do you drink the beer while you're running?
No, you have like 10 meters to drink the beer.
Uh-huh.
Like a relay where they have the distance to swap.
Oh,
But one
shit.
year, most of my friends were doing Coors Lights or whatever.
Oh, okay,
what were you doing?
So this one year, I had a Dead Guy. I had a 16-ounce Sierra Celebration. I had a Guinness, and I had like something else.
Guinness is a good one to toss back.
It was.
Really
it was
Guinness.
like
it's light.
It's a 4% beer.
It's light, but it doesn't feel like
For a
going
stout.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you're running, like right after it, it's like, oh boy.
Shit! Yeah, I definitely drank a stout.
If you
think you can
puke,
still
you
do
run
that?
an extra lap. So yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You think you can still do that?
I could, yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I was running like
slowly.
12-minute beer miles. The world record, though, is insane. It's like 4:32.
What?
No.
Like some Canadian guy can do like almost a sub 4-minute beer mile. With
Yeah,
four
he
beers.
must have some long ass legs.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Screw that. I'll sit down and drink on the bench.
Yeah, I was pretty fast myself back
what
in
she
my
said.
day, but hey, only if it was the first time. But I had long legs. I got long legs, so I just like stride. I would take advantage.
Brew
of that.
Happy beer mile.
You got a Brew Happy beer mile?
No, let's do a brew happy beer mile.
You want to do a Brew Happy
Yeah.
right now?
Not right now.
Oh, okay, good.
Let's go.
I need to train for this.
That's a great idea.
Okay. Okay. So let's set the template. How would this work?
Is that like real track size?
Yeah, we just found a track.
Okay.
Like one of the parks.
Okay.
Just take your beers.
Why are you thinking so hard, Damien?
Well, I was thinking. Well, I don't know if we'd be able to reserve a track for.
You don't have to reserve it. You just show up, guerrilla
You just
style.
show up guerrilla style.
guerrilla
Okay,
style.
I mean, I'm down, totally down for that.
We'll bring someone to record the whole thing.
I've totally done something like this at Buckman Field, but it wasn't like a thing. It was just like we were there, and I wanted to run, and we happened to have some beer.
Yeah.
Because I had just come from Black
You just
Panther.
get in, get out before anybody has a chance to call anybody.
Yeah.
We also did Margarita
Nobody
Mile.
from Benson High School officially was there because it was a Saturday. So.
We also did Margarita Mile.
Oh.
Which is 4 margaritas and 4 laps.
That's tequila, man. I hate tequila.
But my dream is Irish Car Bomb Mile.
Oh,
where
no, that's not happening.
Lap 1 shot of whiskey,
That's not
lap 2
happening.
Baileys, lap 3 Guinness, and then lap 4 Irish Car Bomb.
Oh, fuck that. Jesus Christ, JL.
That's terrible, man. You done that?
I know I want to. I have trouble finding friends that want to do it.
Yeah, you're gonna have more trouble.
All right. If I have 2 days off in a row, I will do this with you. So I got Sundays and Mondays off. If we did it on Sunday, I would consider it.
All right.
After a modest breakfast.
I would suggest around St. Patrick's Day, but I'll be in New Zealand for like a month. So.
All right. Well, we'll work something out.
I
was gonna say if we couldn't do it at a track, I think we could probably convince the level folks to give us their spot.
Oh, for sure.
But we could go around the back 9, but it's a little bumpy back there.
That's okay.
I used to be the groundskeeper. There's nothing you can do. There's a lot of gophers. They love that place.
I'm looking forward for this, man. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Big time.
Wait, are you gonna do it, or you just want to watch me do it?
No, I'll do
No,
it.
we all got to
You're gonna do it. We all got to do it.
I don't know if you know this, but I've been hiking and I've been running pretty much every week.
You're
I've been
in
doing
shape.
I'm doing about 15 miles. I lost 12 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
I need to go with you. I need to go with you on some of these hikes because.
So I might not be
seriously.
like in the real shape. I mean, I'm in the shape on the sphere, I guess. But I'm really good. Like today, I did 4 miles.
Yeah.
I ended up running in the end. And my friends were like, "What are you on?
That's crazy.
What are you taking?"
I got winded running across a Fred Meyer parking lot the other day. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I used to I used to be the guy. I don't know what happened. I think I got too many beers in me.
All right. Well, maybe we can wait for you on the next sign up when you actually have 3 days in a row
Yeah.
off. And
That'll be the next quarter. Hopefully, if I get my the bid that I'm looking for.
Okay.
But yeah.
You're a bad influence, John.
I'm in any Sunday. I'm totally available.
Are we gonna start training for this?
Well, I'm training for some hikes in New Zealand right now. So yeah,
I'm down.
I'm in.
I'm down.
I'm already there.
All right, let's prost to it.
All right. So you beer listeners, now you know we promised to do this.
You gotta hold us to it.
So you gotta hold us to it.
All right, now beer fans, I just wanted to mention that we did a great episode last week with Patrick Walker out in Wilsonville at Vanguard Brewing. So if you're just getting this episode, make sure you check that episode out. It was possibly one of the funnest times I've had at a brew pub. I really appreciate those folks out there. We've been covering Vanguard for years, but because they're out in Wilsonville, we don't necessarily. It's a little outside of our beaten path, but it's always worth going out there. I go out there with my beer club from time to time. And, I mean, they only meet up once or twice a year. And you are shaking your head at me, Josh.
Yeah, remember like what I said last week?
You're upset because you're not part of the beer club.
Because I didn't even know about
it's
the beer club.
It's not my beer club. I didn't start it. This guy Ravi started it.
You can send me an invite. Hey, Josh, there's a beer club I go to.
I mean, I'll next time he's in town. So we only meet up when he comes into town. And next time he comes into town and he wants to schedule a meetup, I'll ask him if I can bring you along and you can come.
Thank you, Damien. That's awesome.
Not a problem. But yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't know that you were gonna. And yeah, we the last time we met up was before you started being a regular guy on the show. So I didn't know. So,
All right.
You got to give me an out. You got to give me an out.
That makes more sense. All right, I forgive you.
But I am wearing one of my Vanguard shirts. Bronwyn actually got the red and black one that I'm wearing right now. But
you stole her.
I stole it from her because it goes really nice with my green my green down vest. Look at it. Look at this. I'm very lumbersexual right now.
Lumbersexual.
Yeah. So you guys, you gotta give Vanguard a shot. Go out there to Wilsonville. Give them a shout out. They open at 3 every single day of the week, And visiting them is always a treat. They got a little doggy patio, and they're family friendly. So check them out.
Patrick is cool.
Patrick is very, very cool. So and he spends a lot of time there. So you're probably going to run into him if you guys go out there. I think that's probably a show. I was going to get into some brew news or maybe do some stuff from the mail pail, but we're over an hour at this point, and I think we're at a good stopping point. Anything from you, JL?
It's all good, man.
Yeah?
Thanks for the invite.
Very short story.
Go for it.
Super short story, so we can say goodbye. We were at Lazy Days a couple of weeks ago.
We were.
And
love that place.
I completely forgot to mention.
Love you, Ryan.
Ryan, I told Ryan, this location looks really familiar. And he's like, oh, yeah, this used to be Ex Novo.
Right.
And it came to me at that moment, but we kept talking about something else, so I couldn't talk about it.
Okay.
So about 4 or 5 months ago, I went to New Mexico, visit my wife's family. And, of course, before I go anyplace, I looked up if there's any breweries in the area. And I looked up, there was only one. Only one brewery in the whole area. It was called Black Cock Brewing. I shit you not. I'm sorry. I'm not joking. The only brewery in, not New Mexico, the state, we went to Roswell. Okay, Damien is having a little moment. Just give him time. Just give him some time. He'll get back to it.
Are they talking about a chicken?
Well, yeah,
Tell me they're talking about
Rooster.
a rooster. Yeah.
Yeah, the name of the brewery is called Black Cock Brewing in Roswell. Roswell, New Mexico. That's where we went. And they don't even have their own beer. They only brew cider. They only make cider. I don't even know what they call themselves, a brewery.
Yeah.
So, but they have one guest beer, and it was from Ex Novo. How? How is Ex Novo in New Mexico?
Oh, they're in Albuquerque. So they moved to Albuquerque. The main guy, Joel, he moved back to Albuquerque to be closer to his family, and they were doing Albuquerque and Portland, but now so the deal is when Lazy Days took over.
Old location?
The Ex Novo's old location, they would brew some Ex Novo beer when they wanted to do distribution up here.
Oh.
But they have a brew pub.
They have a brew pub
down there in Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, which is a couple hours away from Roswell, where I was.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't believe how are they distributing all the way in this little town that is all dirt. Literally, it's just dirt, the whole town.
Yeah.
Everything is like alien orientated. Because that's where Roswell.
Of course.
Yeah. So everything has
Area
like 51.
and the whole
everything
thing,
has like a green little alien on outside
of the 40s
of
or 50s when
which I thought it was pretty cool.
The crash landing sort of supposedly happened. I think 41.
But Ex Novo has their beer at Black Cock Brewing.
That's amazing.
That's the whole story.
That's a wonderful story, Josh. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. I thought it was worthy.
So I think it's a good time to do a fond farewell to Rogue. I will be putting on our website our first interview with Rogue Ales. I think I did a couple of interviews with Brett Joyce. And I am not going to put them. They're not going to be available where podcasts are found, where our current podcast is, because it was a. I think I did 50 episodes of the original pilot before I did the TV thing, and then I came back in 2013 and did the format that we're doing, the weekly format that we're doing now, which actually changes every year or so. But yeah, I'm going to make that available on the website. I think that's going to be a good thing. You Patreon viewers or listeners are going to be get first dibs on that, so I'll make it available to you first. And then I do want to do a fond farewell to Rogue Ales. I'm sorry that you guys have closed down all operations at all five of your locations.
It's so lucky, Damien, that you and I got to go to every location.
It was amazing.
A couple months ago.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Yeah. That's the reason you're here today, John, to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was pretty cool about one of your records.
Yeah, and Rogue is still the 50th largest U.S. craft brewing company, according to the Brewers Association's annual report. Yeah, and according to New School, they are not answering calls at any one of their
course.
6 locations.
Why would they?
So
I hope something good happens to that location. I hope somebody can move in. Same with the Green Dragon. Like, I hope somebody can turn that into something good.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to be a part of that. If anybody wants some help behind the bar, I do kind of miss bartending, and that's a wonderful location. But yeah, I'm gonna do a fond farewell to Rogue Ales, and thank you for everything you did for the industry. You guys have been around since 1988. Jack Joyce, I was actually working for Rogue back when he died, and it was a somber experience. But I know, I mean, I met the guy quite a few times, and he was a little bit of an asshole, but he was like the kind of asshole that like your dad it would be. Like, my dad is kind of like this, was kind of like the same kind of an asshole. This is like the kind of an asshole that you want to have a beer with. You just don't want to necessarily spend every day of your life with that guy. So yeah. It's like you're happy to see him at the bar when you go to the bar. You're like, yeah, all right, hey, that fucking guy. So Jack Joyce, I hope you're looking down and understanding that you had a good run with your legacy, and Bob Woodell, who was also a big part of that as well. Those the Oregon alumni. And legendary brewmaster John Meyer, who joined up with Rogue in 1989 and helped establish an innovative brewing force. So the Hazelnut Nectar Brown Ale, the Shakespeare Stout, the Brutal Bitter, the Chocolate Stout, and of course the Dead Guy are all beers that they're wildly known for. They're beers that I really liked. They're beers that I've enjoyed many times over the years, and they're beers that I'm going to miss. So,
rest in peace, Rogue.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about all that. John, Josh, any words?
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Good show.
Yeah, good show, guys. Beer fans, if you are out here in the Pacific Northwest, if you are local, if you are not local and you're just visiting, come out to Portland and make sure you check out Function PDX, and you can have some Wrenhouse or Fieldwork beer from 2 different states at 2 different locations. Northeast over in the Alberta Arts District, great area actually to visit. Parking is a pain in the ass, but it's worth the trouble, I promise you. And over here in Northwest, where again parking is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but
public transportation.
Public transportation, yeah. Josh and I both work for TriMet. I do paratransit. He does fixed route, and it's functional. It's reliable, and it's only like what, 250, 280, 280. Is it 280 now?
280.
I think it's 280.
280
now.
or 560 for a full day.
Yeah. So, it's and it's worth it. It'll take you all over the city. You can use the streetcar, you can use the Max Light Rail, you can use all of the bus routes, and they'll take you to all of the brew pubs that are worth going to here in the Portland metro area. So, as always, beer fans, I don't just like you, I love you, and I want to have a beer with you right here at Function PDX at either of their wonderful, awesome locations. Prost.
Oh my God.
This production is brought to you by Brew Happy Media, the ultimate brewers media resource. For more information, go to thebrewhappyshow.com and brewhappypodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter Facebook, and YouTube at Brew Happy. For more cigar pairings, please check out our sponsor, hallcigars.net. Questions, concerns, advertising, or guest relations, please reach us at brewhappypdx@gmail.com. Remember, brew happy, drink responsibly. Cheers.